Alex, a very good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning,
I bet
Crookie.
you can't afford lunch down in Sandbanks, Alex, can you?
Do you know what? I actually got married in Sandbanks now, so I can't claim that.
Lovely.
Did you?
Must be nice, Crookie.
It was. We did it on a Monday to keep the costs down.
When
so-
was that, Crookie?
Oh, crikey. Now you're asking. We've got 5 years ago,
You
potentially.
should know that off by heart, huh?
I think it's 5 years ago coming up.
Right, United. We spoke to Bastian Schweinsteiger earlier on. The front runners now for the Inter goalkeeper, Onana. Manchester United, are they going to get their man?
I think there's a confidence. I think there's a willingness on both sides. Advanced negotiations really ramped up yesterday. Manchester United opening offer of around about £40 million is some £10 million lower than what Inter Milan ideally are looking for. So I'd imagine, as we saw with Mason Mount, United will probably meet in the middle. I would expect a fresh bid of around about £45 million, and that probably will be enough. And Onana has quickly become Erik ten Hag's number one target to be the new number one at Manchester United. As we spoke about earlier this week, that probably calls time on David De Gea's United career. And this is phase two of the rebuild. He had three positions, ideally, that he wanted to strengthen. Centre midfield, obviously Mason Mount, having been given the number 7 shirt, has come in to do that. Onana, the goalkeeper. And then the focus will turn on the number 9, although how much money they have to spend on that number 9 will be dependent on player sales.
What about Arsenal? They've agreed a deal with Ajax for Timber, 38.5 million. That's a big sign, isn't it, for Arsenal? Because I understand he can play right back as well.
Yeah, I think we'll be coming in as a right back, so that's going to mean a change of position for Ben White. This is another player, actually, that was on Manchester United's radar last summer, having played under Ten Hag at Ajax. And for Arsenal, it is the latest step of what's been a busy summer so far. I think when you factor in Declan Rice and Kai Havertz, this will take their spending to around about £200 million. So certainly they're leading the way in terms of the net spend in this window. I think the focus will then turn to player departures. Granit Xhaka, very close to completing a £21.5 million move to Bayer Leverkusen. I think they're open to offers for the likes of Rob Holding and maybe Thomas Partey as well if they got a big enough bid for him. So what we can say is that once again, Mikel Arteta, after coming so close to the Championship last year, is being backed by the Arsenal board.
Do you not think that could fall through, Gab? Timber! Now, what about Brighton? What's happening at Brighton? sorry.
Well, lots of noise still out about Moises Caicedo and Chelsea, but from what I understand, as of last night, still very quiet in terms of an official bid coming in from Chelsea. Brighton have their valuation. Tony Bloom always plays his cards pretty close to his chest when it comes to how much he wants for players. But I would imagine we're looking at a fee in the region of £100 million. They believe that Caicedo is worth just as much as Declan Rice. So we keep an eye on that.
Wow.
One Chelsea player Brighton remain keen on is Levi Colwill, who was excellent again for the under-21s last night. He certainly wasn't on holiday. And Brighton haven't given up hope of signing him.
And talking to Chelsea, Pulisic. I like Pulisic, man. You think he's definitely on his way?
Yeah, I think so. I think he's one of the players that they've earmarked for a move. Two clubs very interested at the moment. The biggest offer they have is from Lyon. His preferred destination, though, is AC Milan, where, of course, Chelsea have already sold Ruben Loftus-Cheek this summer. I think Chelsea is just encouraging Milan to try and match Lyon's bid of around about £22 million. And then I would expect that deal to happen.
Nice one, Alex. Thank you.
Cheers.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Alan Brazil. Thursday and Friday morning, 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.